am Tony Hunt. Today's video, I wanted to go back and talk about some makeup. Over the last couple of months, I have collected a few items, and I just wanted to give everybody an update about my personal thoughts and what I think about them, and if they're good items for you to buy if you were thinking about it. And a lot of these are samples that I got in my Sephora boxes as 100-point perks or something like that, so not all of these are full size. I like getting mini sizes of things so I can try them out, and I have so many items in my makeup collection that really I don't need full sizes of hardly anything. So I do like the little mini sizes a lot, and you will see that in this video. So let's just get right into it. First up, I have gotten this Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This has been talked about on the internet quite a bit over the last few months. It was nice. It did the trick. It hydrated my lips. I used it when I was sleeping. It looks like this. It's okay. I like my Bite Beauty sleeping mask better than this, but this is still really good. It's a little lighter. My Bite Beauty, it's like a heavy balm that stays on all night. This is a little lighter. So if you don't like the heaviness of the Bite, you might like this. Now this is a sample size. However, the full size is $20. Just so you know about that. But yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's not bad either. Another item that I have received is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This is not a new product. However, it's the first time I have gotten to try it. I liked it. It was nice. This is a little sample size. It comes with this little paddle thing. The full size comes with a pump. Let's go like this a little bit. It was nice. The full size is $54. I can't say that it's worth $54, that's for sure. I'm going to be going over another primer that I like a lot more than this, but I don't think it's worth $54. It's nice. It didn't do anything crazy for my skin that I could see a difference. Yeah, I have many other primers that do my face more justice than this. Now I do hear this is some people's holy grail primer. You know, and I'm not going to argue with that. It was nice. It's just for me, I don't think it was worth $54. Now I'd pay $20 for the full size maybe, but yeah, I guess I kind of think this is overpriced a little bit. All right, sticking to the Hourglass, I picked up the Hourglass Translucent Setting Powder. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is the mini size, and it was $20. I liked this quite a bit. I really did. It's got a little H in there. Can you see it? There we go. Focus. Got a little H in there. The full size one, I think it's got maybe I don't know if it has an H or like a mesh screen so you can't get too much product. But this is very smooth, finely milled. It's really good for underneath the eyes. I used it all over the face a couple of times, but I like a different powder for all over my face. But this was excellent underneath my eyes. It reduced the look of my creepiness underneath here. It felt nice and silky and smooth. And I don't go through powder that often, so this little guy for 20 bucks was perfect, I thought. If you were interested in picking this up, I think you'll like it. Okay, folks, everybody knows I like my perfumes. I have picked up many samples over the last couple of months. I'm not going to go into every one. I'm just going to tell you about the ones I like, because there's many of them that I didn't really care for, and perfume and scents are just so personalized that, you know, just because I like it doesn't mean anything to you. But I'm just going to go over some of the things that I really like. And of course, this first one is from Tom Ford, and it's Oud Wood. I just got this little guy right here, and I am saving it for the fall, because this is more of a fall-winter scent. It's a little heavy, and I wrote down some of the notes for you. Oud Wood, Sandalwood, Chinese Pepper, Rosewood, Tonka Bean, Vanilla. This is fantastic. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is for women or men. I don't care, I like it, so I'm probably going to wear it. I might sneak some on my husband too, but this is fantastic. Just fantastic, I loved it. Now, with that being said, of course I liked it because it's expensive. 1 ounce is $145. The big bottle is like $2 something. It's ridiculous. So why not? Why wouldn't I like something that costs that much? So I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to afford the full-size one, but this little sample I'm going to treasure and keep and hoard until the fall because it is so good. I love it, I love it, love it. Okay, my next purchase was, I actually bought this with my birthday money. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. I got 2. And I actually had this one first. This one's called Jean. It's a cream shadow. Let me, it's hard for me to get my hooker nails in here. But let me swatch a little bit of it on my hand. It's very light. I mean, it almost looks like my skin. It just looks a pale gold, shimmery, pretty. Now, I was on the hunt for some cream shadow because my eyelids are getting older and they're getting crepey. I call it the case of the crepes. But I have some Sydney Grace liquid shadows or cream shadows. They used to look nice on me, and I'm telling you, just in the last couple of years, I can't wear cream shadow hardly anymore. So I heard that these were good. Jessica Braun swears by them. So I picked one up, and these are $32 a pot. So I just wanted to pick up one to see if it was decent. And it does. It looks really nice on aging eyelids. Real nice. I decided to pick up another one, of course. I got one a little darker. I can't even pronounce this. Versucra, something like that. But this is like a greeny gray color. Swatch this for you. Like that. But yeah, I have this on today, and I have that grayish color on the outside and the lighter color on the inside. This isn't something that I put on heavy. I don't, because you don't want it, like I said, I'm having crepey problems to begin with. But yeah, it's just like a nice wash. I dip my finger in, tap, 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 tap some darker on the outside edge. Every day, nice look, you're done, out the door. I really like it. Lasts all day, doesn't budge. So if you want some high dollar Ho cream shadows, these are really good. The next primer I picked up was the Touch and Soul No Pore Blum Primer. I like this. I like it a lot. I like it a lot more than that Mineral Veil one. It's very silky. Now, it's not my favorite. I do like my YSL a lot. I like that e.l.f. putty primer stuff. But hey, this is up there. This makes my skin feel really smooth. I would say it fills in pores a little bit, and it gives a nice smoothness to my face. I've enjoyed it a lot. I just got this a couple weeks ago, and I've used that much, which is quite a bit for me. But I think this is better than that translucent stuff. And I did also get a little sample of this priming water stuff. I couldn't find this online anywhere. I don't know why. But I mean, this was okay. I didn't fill in anything. But it made my skin feel pretty hydrated, and it smelled nice. But yeah, this underneath here works real nice. And this was only $18. I thought this was a really good priced primer. Did the trick. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it for every day. It's not too heavy. Doesn't make me look greasy or anything. I am enjoying this thoroughly. Yet another sample. This is some Caudalie stuff here. I don't even know what this is. The Brightening Glycolic Night Cream. It's just really hard to read. Brightening Glycolic Night Cream. This is very nice. Just a thick gel. It does keep my skin hydrated throughout the night. I can't say anything bad about it. Let's see. This full size is $65. So if you were in the market for a new night cream, I am enjoying the Caudalie brand quite a bit. I just picked up this little sample with some serum here. I haven't been able to try it out enough to comment on it, but that will be in the next video. But I'm enjoying my Caudalie. They're the ones that make my spray I like a lot. But yeah, this is okay if you wanted some new night cream. I am always on the hunt for a new eyeliner. I used to use the Kat Von D, which is fine. They have the brown shade in Mad Max, and it's a brush tip. But I seen that Benefit came out with a roller liner, and it's brown, and this is a felt tip. See that? This is very nice. I have no complaints about this. When you put it on, it stays put, doesn't goober around, doesn't migrate into the corner of your eye. It's a nice dark brown, almost black, but not really, because I don't like to wear black eyeliner a whole lot. But yeah, I enjoy this. This was $22. I've had this for about a month and a half, and it's still just as nice as it was when I got it. I expect this to last quite a long time. It's performing well. If you were thinking about picking it up, I suggest you do so. All right, let's talk about another fragrance, because I have a problem. I actually got this as a little sample, Nest. I have another Nest perfume. It's the Midnight Flower one. I really like it. It's one of my scents that I wear in the fall and spring. And this one's really close to the Midnight Flower, only this one's called Wild Poppy. And I wrote down what this smells like. This wasn't all the notes, just the main ones. We got pear, raspberry, apricot, jasmine, and rose. This is a nice little, I don't know, fresh, fluffy spring scent, I would say. You can probably wear this into the summer. It was really nice. I don't think I'm going to buy the full size, but I'm definitely going to use this up. It was nice. Oh, the full size one of this is $74. Let's keep it on the scent train and talk about this guy. I actually wanted this for Christmas, and my husband got to pick, he got to pick either this or the Armani Code, and he went with the Armani Code, so I've been waiting to pick this up for quite some time, which was fine because the Armani Code is more for a winter scent. This is more spring. This is perfect for right now in the changing of the seasons, and I will be able to wear this throughout the summer. This is the YSL Mon Paris. This is really nice. These are some of the notes in this. Strawberry, raspberry, bergamot, cologne, pear, orange flower, jasmine, white peony, and patchouli. And typically I don't like scents with all these fruits and flowers in it. That's not really my style. But I don't know, maybe I'm changing in my old age, but I really like this. The longevity of this is all day. This thing ain't stopping. This is a no-joke perfume. And they have the Ode to Toilette, which I've tried, and this is the actual perfume. Now the Ode de Toilette has a grapefruit note in it that this doesn't. I didn't notice quite the difference, but the longevity of this is fantastic. Now this little guy here was $74, and it's the smallest bottle you can get. Well, they have the little travel roller ball, but I am trying to buy the smaller bottles of perfume because, I mean, some of these are lasting me years. So yeah, I bought this little guy. Hopefully I'll actually use it up and go through it. But yeah, this is really nice. This is my favorite at the moment. I am enjoying it thoroughly. Okay, I picked this up in January. This is the Drunk Elephant Retinol Cream. And I know everybody's all about this retinol cream now. So of course I had to pick some up myself. This was $74. The packaging of this isn't my favorite because as soon as you take this cap off, product just kind of shoots out of it, it feels, and I put the cap back on and I ooze it around and it gets crusty crap around the cap. So this is not my favorite packaging. I wish it was in a pump. But retinol is something that it makes you peel. It goes down into the deeper levels of your skin and helps you rejuvenate cells or something like that. But you have to get used to this. I first only put it on twice a week. That was almost too much because my skin would peel every time. And after 2 months, I got to where I could put it on 2 or 3 times a week without my face coming off. So that's to the point where I am now. I can put it on 3 times a week, and it is working. I could tell that my skin looks a little more taut, a little more not lifeful, but just a little more youthful, full of life. I'm liking it, but there is quite the curve to get past that my face is falling off stage. So if you can get past that, I think it's going to be worth it. And the more I use it, the better my skin is looking, so I have to give it that. But, you know, some people can put this on every other evening, and I am not to that stage yet. So I guess we'll just have to see if I ever get that far. But so far, it's good. If you wanted to try a retinol cream, this is a pretty good one by Drunk Elephant. Okay, folks, one of the last things I got was the number 7, what do we call this? Line correcting serum. I got this off of Amazon for like $30. This is pretty good. It's more of a targeted product, so you kind of go like this and just a little bit comes out there. You can see not a whole lot comes out because it is a targeted thing. It says you can put this in another cream and get an all-over effect, but right now I am using it for some lines on my neck, my old lady necklines. You're supposed to use this twice a day, So far, I haven't been able to put it on that regularly yet. Hopefully I can get into that routine. It's just something I forget. I'm not used to doing targeted line action on my neck. So I have my skin routine, I flip it on. It's all just, you know, I do it without thinking, and I forget about this little guy here. So I only put this on typically at night, and probably only 4 times a week. But just doing that much, I have noticed a little bit of a difference in these lines, not a whole lot, but to be fair, I can't seem to get down a pattern of wearing it. You know, I think if you were eyeballing this, I think you should give it a try. I haven't done anything to my face yet with it because I was trying that retinol cream. But maybe after I see a little more results in my neck, I might put it around my mouth or my eyes. But yeah, this was $30 from Amazon, not bad. Well, alright folks, there were the products I've picked up over the last few months. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.